Hello everybody, my name is Morgan and I'm here with my mom Denise. She was born in Jamaica and I'm just going to ask her a few questions regarding her early life there. So are you ready, Mom?
Yes.
Okay, so what kind of foods did you eat there?
Foods. Wow. Boy, let's see. Where can I begin? In Jamaica, there are you eat a lot of fruits and vegetables, a lot of things from the land. Bananas is a big one. Guavas, rose apples, and there's a fruit called guineps. As far as other foods, beef patties, which is one of the favorite things that you like.
Yeah.
Also cocoa bread.
Cocoa bread.
Bullas.
I love bullas.
And let's see. Sour sops, sweet sops. Those are all fruits. One big favorite is curried goat, rice and peas, and fricassee chicken.
Fricassee chicken, awesome. That's good. What did you do for fun?
Fun, wow. Let's see. Going to cricket games was fun. That's a national sport. The national sport in Jamaica was cricket. Going to football games, which football was soccer.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not like American football, soccer. Going to the park, going to the zoo, and believe it or not, going to the library.
Wow. Awesome. So how was your school structured? What things did you study?
In Jamaica, the school, because I was a kid when I lived there, school is pretty well structured. You studied all of the basics: English, social studies, geography, history, writing, cursive writing, and then when you go, so the way the school system works is you start off like in elementary school, and then about age 11 you take an entrance exam into high school, and it's you compete to get into high school. It's not like America where everybody kind of goes from elementary, middle school to high school. In Jamaica, around 11 you compete to get into high school, and so so once you get into high school, the classes are called, instead of grades, they're called forms. So you go into first form, second form, third form through sixth. And then once you graduate from high school, then you can go to the university.
Oh, wow. Okay, so were those teachers strict?
Yeah. When I grew up there, discipline was a big deal. And discipline was a huge thing, and you were almost afraid of the teacher because you'd get in trouble, if you didn't behave. So it was really strict, and everybody wore uniforms.
Oh, there was uniforms. Mm-hmm.
That's pretty standard.
So what about the parents? Were they strict, more or less?
Parents were strict, I think. A lot of parents were strict. But, back in those days, you kind of had like a buddy system. So, if your parents wasn't around, your neighbor would watch over you and make sure you did what you were supposed to do. So even if your parent wasn't around, you still had to behave well, because that neighbor or the next door was always watching and would stand in as the parent, so you didn't get away with anything.
Were there any dialects that were commonly used in Jamaica?
Well, Jamaican dialect is called patois, and it goes something like this: "Yeah, man, what? Things like that. That means everything's cool, and what means what's happening. So it's kind of a broken English dialect, and different people speak it differently. So you can go to 2 or 3 different people and they can speak different variations of Patwa where you might not even understand what that person is saying. So that when we go home and we visit our family, some people, if they're talking really fast and talking in Patwa very, very fast, it's hard to understand what they're saying.
Mm. So I know that you tend to turn on your dialect when you're speaking with our relatives, but I wanted to take you to learn to speak without it. Like the way you're speaking now. I wanted to take you to learn to speak without it.
I don't really know. I mean, I came to this country when I was 15. And so, I don't really know. I came at an early age, and it's not really something that you really pay attention to how long you speak with it. You kind of, as a kid, you come and you kind of try to blend in with your peers, with the other students that you have, that you're going to school with. And so you kind of learn to speak the way they do. I don't think there was any kind of a time limit per se that you kind of learn how to speak in an Americanized way, but you just kind of pick it up. You just kind of pick it up.
Okay, so what made you come to the U.S.?
Well, I came with my mother. I mean, she immigrated to the United States, and I was a kid. I didn't have a choice, to go or not to go. Your parents moving, and they, coming to America for a better life, for opportunity to fulfill dreams and hopes. So you go along. It's not something that anyone ever sat down and said, well, do you want to go to America? It wasn't kind of like that. It was just, we're moving to America and you're going. So, that's how it is.
All right, now, before I come to a close, would you like to share any common slang words or curse words with the class, if any?
Slang words?
Any common used words?
You mean like Jamaican words?
Yeah.
There's a word called irie. If somebody says something's irie, it means it's good. I'd have to look some of those things up in my dictionary. I don't even really know. But really, to really share the words, you actually have to be speaking in Patois, speaking the dialect. So Yaman is a good one. If I said Wa'am, that means what's happening. I told you that. Soon come means I'm coming. Soon come. Let's see. If I said, you chat too much, that would mean you talk too much.
Yeah, I heard that sometimes.
If I said, where you go, that means where are you going? If I said, me no know, that means I don't know.
Awesome. Well, all right. Well, that's all the questions I have. I appreciate you taking some of your time to sit down with me and take this interview for me. It's been very helpful, and I'm sure the class has learned a lot from it. So,
Well, you're welcome.
Thank you so much. See you guys.